Thank you. It's quite night. It's already dark, but I want to thank you for all those who come here to listen to my sharing. I come not as the discussions of all those things in food sovereignty and all the campaigns, but they come from the ground, specifically from the south of the Philippines, as a way of sharing to you how the peasants in the ground work on this campaign in food sovereignty and how we are being reduced to as people because of the capitalist production, especially in agribusiness, that hurt our food supply and even deprive us of our lands for food. So we come here to share with you, and so that you will realize that even in the south there are people fighting for land, fighting for food, and fighting for the protection of the environment, so that you in the north should realize and should also work with all your strength, so that we can connect with each other to fight hunger in the world and also for the environment, so that we can be in existence for the next generation. They will not blame us what we are doing now, and it's a challenge for us, not only for us in the ages that we have now, but for the youth to come over and fight also for this issue on food, because it is not only ours, it is also the generation that will suffer if we will not do it now. And we will also mobilize all along other peoples in all sorts of, in all walks of life, so that there's no distinction between our ideologies and our beliefs, because we are fighting for a common enemy, and we are fighting for a generation, and we are fighting for a future for the next generation to come. And now, as in our time, it's our challenge to educate all the people, to mobilize and act as a force, so that these instruments of those who cause poverty and those who cause the crisis should realize that they are not doing the right thing for the right time to the right people. So they have the responsibility to act also, that to change what they had been doing, so that the suffering of the people will not continue in the next generation. And I thank you also for coming here and for receiving me. And Terry here has been doing a lot of things so that I could come. And also, it's my first time to be in the campaign like this with all these people here in the north, because we usually do it in the Philippines. And also, I want to share with you that what we are doing in the Philippines could be done, is also being done by other countries in Asia, especially the people in Southeast Asia that we are also connected with. We had the same struggles, and I think we have the same struggle all over the world for food and for the environment. And thank you for that.
Okay, thank you very much of you. In particular, thank you very much, Maria. So, thank you all very much for coming today. And I'm just reminded that you know, in a way, of an even earlier sort of eco-socialist, Gerard Winstanley, who talked about a world in which all things were in common and all people one. So I suppose that what this was about today, and what it is always about, is about, in his words, creating a world which is a common treasury for all. So thank you very much for coming.